Hey, come here. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media. Coming at you live here on Thursday night. It is draft night. And we have the NFL draft, of course, tonight. And I know a lot of people are live for this. So with that, I figured why not? I might not get everyone in the world. I still remember what BBD told me one time, a YouTuber, Vols fan, go, what?
That's very anti-Semitic.
Hold on 1 second. Dude, stay out of this. Shut up. Okay. I remember BBD told me one time, he said you only get like 10% of your subscribers. And I'm almost at 60. I'm at 59 right now, so one more, and I'm at 60. But I do appreciate everyone who is subscribed, whether you watch or not. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button, I guess. But we're going to be live tonight for the draft. I can't watch it because I don't have live TV, but it is on ESPN Radio. So with that, I'll be listening, and as I'm listening and hearing the picks, I'm going to basically call them out. And on the clock are the Bengals. So I'm going to try my best to try to keep up with it all I can. So but give me 1 second and I'll be right back.
Why did you say you wanted to kill all the Jews?
I never said I am back. Let me double check the chat and everything. Make sure I'm all good here. Hold on. So. Let me turn my phone off, vibrate. Dwayne RTR in the chat. What's going on, Dwayne? I think I already gave a shout out to you. He says we're all good with the sound and everything. So I'm going to turn this back on, the ESPN radio. So, again, no live TV, but I got radio. And I'm listening to that and calling out the picks as they go. And I think, I've already shared, if anything, the first round of my mock draft. I thought about sharing all of them, breaking them up Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But after I did the first two on Monday, I'm like, I'm not doing any more of this. Individual with tax problems. All right, so just like everyone, I got Joe Burrow, number 1 to the Bengals, Chase Young, number 2 to the Redskins. I have Isaiah Simmons to the Lions. I will say this whole Tua to the Lions thing, they are not that desperate in need of a quarterback. They don't really have anybody behind Matthew Stafford. First off, And so, but it doesn't hurt to draft a quarterback, especially if you are a team like, the Lions. So it says the Bengals are on the clock, but that's because it just says that right away. But it hasn't actually started yet, I don't think. And it says right here, best available, Chase Young. Number one in his position, number one player in the draft overall. 95 grade. Joe Burrow is the best fit. I would agree. Now, could they take Chase Young number one overall? I mean, they need pass rush. They need everything, man. They need defense, offense, O-line, kicker, whatever, tank for Tua, more like tanking for Burrow. But we will see. Could they take Tua? They could. He's available. But I think that Joe Burrow makes a lot of sense here. We will see. This will be different for me. Because I'm so used to actually watching it, but just tell me who it is. Because you could have it on the TV, be in the kitchen looking away. You're cooking something in the microwave or whatever. You can hear what's going on. All the TV does is show you who's talking, right? You know what I mean? Alright. Hey, come here, Charlie. So I think when it comes to the Bengals here, Tua over Burrow or Joe over Tua, whatever, there's a risk reward for both, I would say. I think the reward in both of these is you get a very elite athlete and a great player. However, the risk is for Burrow, you don't know if you're getting the 2019 Burrow or if you're getting 2018 Burrow. Now, 2018 was not bad, but he was not Heisman worthy. He didn't put up big numbers and make great decisions. And for Tua, you know what you're getting out of him talent-wise. The question is it worth taking him despite the injury? So, but we will see. We got Nate Kingston in here. What's going on, Nate? Says, what's the channel for the draft on TV? I think NFL Network, ESPN, and ABC. Those three channels. I'm not watching the draft. I'm listening to it because I don't have live TV. But I'm still going to call the picks as it is. As you see down here, Bengals on the clock. So my Bucks got to get their O-line in check this year. I mean, there's no other way to put it. We need O-line. It is abysmal. It is bad. Anyway. All right, virtual draft is starting. I forgot it was a virtual draft. So who do you think? Are we all good on Burrow going number one? Let me know in the comments. If it's not Burrow, who do you expect them to take? I want to hear from you guys in the chat. Hold on, I got a text. Am I still live? Let me know. Because I had to not close the app, but I did have to, I was answering a text message, so I had to leave the app, but... What? It's the national anthem. All right. There was a national anthem. You probably couldn't, I don't think you could have heard it, but Nate Kingston, USA, USA, yeah. So Nate, are you watching, obviously you're watching the stream, but are you watching it on TV, or who else is listening to the radio call? Hey, come here, Charlie. Come here. You okay? You okay? Oh, on ESPN? Okay, cool. Sure, hit that like and subscribe button. Really would appreciate that. Hey, come here, Charlie. Hold on. They're still booing the commissioner. I guess he's giving a stupid introduction, like he's watching from his basement. And so Commissioner Goodell watching from his basement, calling the picks. I guess via email or whatever, they're sending I don't know. How are they getting the picks to him if he's at home and not... All right, Bengals are on the clock officially. And we will see what happens here. All right, go ahead and type it out. Who you got? I got Burrow. Nate Kingston says me. You want to get drafted to the Patriots, right, Nate, as a Patriots fan? So, we will see. So I got pulled up the ESPN radio where they are calling the draft, so I can hear that. I can also see the draft cast. Let me show you again what that looks like. I think I already showed it to you before. Hold on, make sure. That's basically what it looks like right there. Obviously, you see the team and the best available fit. So, but we will see what happens here tonight. The Bengals were a pretty decent team a couple years ago. Not necessarily making the playoffs, but competing. And now they got Zach Taylor as a head coach, who was hired last year. Now, I don't know. Was it in Coach Taylor's mind to tank for Burrow, or technically Tua? Because this whole Burrow thing didn't start until he won the Heisman, and then you see the championship and all that. I think even when you looked at, I think the Bama LSU game, that's where it kind of started to take off. You know, and of course the Miami Dolphins, the final week of the season, or maybe the week before, had to lose to the Bengals. You could have had Burrow. You had your chance, but you just had to lose that game. I wish I saw that game. I know the outcome though, but anyway. Double check the sound on here. You guys hear me well? Double check this. So, but we will see what happens here with the first pick. Bengals on the clock. And again, I do have Burrow going there, and we will see. Wow. Oh. How bad of a program is this? They apparently have not won a playoff game since Burrow was about 5 or 6 or 7, whatever they just said. That's how bad this is for him. That's crazy. Watch this. They're going to take Tua. Tua going number 1. How crazy would that be? Is it? I mean, you're wasting it, man. No offense to Tua, but I mean, come on. Again, for Joe Burrow, the risk is the risk for taking Tua is the injury, right? You don't know if he's going to be able to handle it. Now, I think he's got great talent, obviously, but and you know, the risk for Tua is the injury. For Burrow, the question is, which Burrow are you getting? 2018 Burrow, who was decent but not decent enough or good enough or whatever? Or are you getting the guy you saw light the world on fire last year in football? Now, 2018 wasn't bad, but it wasn't anywhere near what we saw from him last year. So, let's see. See, my Nana's watching. Love you, Nana. ESPN doing the best they can, but this is kind of cheesy, yeah. Yeah. So we will see here, just waiting. I do think they're taking Joe Burrow though. I agree, Nana. I think, again, as I mentioned, you are making a huge mistake passing on Joe Burrow. Um, I mean, it would just be so funny to watch them sit there and say, you know what? How about we just don't take a quarterback? Y'all want to say we're going to take Burrow or this or tank for Tua, yada, yada. How's this for a pick? And they just take like a running back or something, number one. How crazy will that be? Now nobody gets a quarterback. That's what I hate about the draft, because the draft, it's just so predictable, right? Now, listen, it is kind of cool that it's like that, because there's not a whole lot of speculation or whatever, I guess. But, I mean, all these experts I've been hearing all month, all week, all off season, all the experts I hear in podcasts and videos, yeah, there's no question, Mel Kiper here, no question they're going to take Joe Burrow. A kid from Ohio, and you look at the season he just had, you can't pass it up. Burrow, number one, right? Everyone's saying it. It just takes the fun out of it, because you just already know what's going to happen. Let's see. So they got... Oh, and it has the time, too. They got 5 minutes and counting on the clock. So, but we will see. I wonder if they're making the call right now to Burrow or whoever they want to draft here. So, we will see. There are 32 picks tonight, only one round. Now, I remember last year, it lasted 4 hours for 32 teams to fill out a card and 32 names to be announced. 4 hours for that? I could probably announce 32 players maybe under an hour. Just tell me how to pronounce them first. 4 minutes to go on the clock, Bengals. Come on. Just go ahead and give the commissioner the email or the card or whatever. So, listening in here. What? How far behind is this? Or how far ahead is this? Because they just said right now, 7 minutes left. This says 3.5. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Maybe I'm behind on the radio. Hold on. I guess maybe the radio's behind a little, but whatever. We're still going to go with it. A little under 3 minutes here, and the Bengals still on the clock. Probably going to play it like a football game and just kill the clock a little bit before they take a knee, or in this case, give the card. Oh, the pick is in officially. Pick is in. Now we will see what happens here. We got it. What is this? I think it's going to be Burrow, but we will see. Oh, they got something on YouTube for NFL. Oh, they got all the experts that you normally see, plus a couple guest celebrities on this. I guess trying to announce some picks and talk about it. But anyway. And with the first pick, the Bengals do select Joe Burrow, quarterback out of LSU. Make it official, and now the Redskins on the clock. So, no surprise there. I think everyone called it. It's official, and we got it. I was trying to figure out because, okay, so I do hear the commissioner on here. So, Joe Burrow going number 1 to the Bengals. I'm going to take a quick break here as the Redskins are now on the clock, and I'll be back in like a minute or so. Just hold on. So. All right, I am back. Make sure, yeah, my phone's plugged in. I'm good. So, what do you guys think? Joe Burrow makes it official. Redskins on the clock. It says the best fit is Isaiah Simmons from Clemson. It looks like the pick is already in. So I'll listen in here and see what happens here. Best available is Chase Young. Are the rumors true that they could take Tua? We will see. I actually might do pretty well with this mock draft this year. Like this mock draft, or not necessarily the mock draft, but the draft in general, is just so predictable this year. It's crazy. So, what do you guys think? Who's going right here? Will it be Tua, like some rumors say? Will it be Chase Young? Could it be maybe a guy like Kenneth Murray? Maybe they go big, go bold right here, take a linebacker. Maybe Isaiah Simmons, who's the best linebacker here. We will see. Just a note, I will be following and pulling for whatever team drafts Tua and Jalen Hurts. That's right, I'm a homer. But I always love my Buccaneers, man. You know that. Even if they suck. So the pick is in. Let me listen in right here. Man, everyone I watch is live right now. DVD's live, Pigskin Pete's live. I think Lou goes live at 10 on Thursday nights, but I think he said something about, I think Uncle Lou said he'll go earlier because of the draft. But I don't know. Yeah, he's live right now. So we're still waiting as the pick is already in for Washington. And we will see here. There you go, Nana. Made you a moderator. I don't know what it is with moderators, but it helps keep up with the chat as you grow bigger as a channel. So. No. Justin Jefferson probably going to fall out of the first round, okay? You got Henry Ruggs. You got T. Higgins. You got Jerry Jeudy. There's quite a few guys that will go ahead of Jefferson. These guys are saying that he might go in the first round. He might. I wouldn't be too surprised, but I mean, come on. I don't know. With the other teams, there's not a whole lot of need for receiver this year. Is the pick already in? Well, the pick is in, but they haven't announced it yet. But and the pick is in, and with the second pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Redskins select Chase Young, defensive end from Ohio State. Woohoo! I'm 2 for 2. I am 2 for 2. How about that? Now the Lions on the clock here. Are they taking Tua? I got them taking Isaiah Simmons, number 3 overall, the Lions. So, again, I got Simmons from Clemson, a linebacker. I don't know. They call him an edge defender, linebacker. You could play him pretty much wherever. He's one of those players. He kind of reminds me of who was that player from Bama a couple years ago? Which one? Quinnen? No, not Quinnen. I'll think of it. Minka Fitzpatrick, that guy who went in 2018 to the Dolphins, or maybe he went to them last year. He's now with the Steelers. I don't know why they traded him, but I guess they were trying to tank that hard. They gave away the guy they got last year. But the Lions on the clock here. I got them taking Simmons, but they could take Tua. Maybe the hype is real. Maybe it's not. The Giants are up next. I'll have to see what I can do about. I kind of grade my mock draft. But 2:30 remaining on the clock for Detroit. Two minutes, just about, for the Lions here. This is actually working well. Listen in on here. I can read what's on the screen that's really relevant, and I stream it. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it. I could do this. I could probably do this for college football games too if I can listen on ESPN radio, and I know I have the Tide 100.9 app. I can listen to Eli Gold for Bama games, and I can do this. So this is working. Let's see. Is anyone still in here right now? Let's see. So they have not announced it on the radio yet, and it hasn't showed up here. Their next pick, the Lions, is round 2, pick 3, or pick 35. Pick 35, I think. So we will see. The pick is in, and looks like we're going to hear from the commissioner right here. So we will see what they take. Who they take, I should say. Grammar. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Comments are always appreciated if you want to type in the chat and join in. Who's your NFL team? Let me know. I'll tell you who they're going to take tonight. Jeff Okudah, cornerback out of Ohio State, to the Lions. I was close. I had Jeff Okudah going 10 to the Browns. I'm surprised by this. I figured they would have taken Isaiah Simmons. Maybe believe the hype that they do take Tua. This is a good pick, though. They do need secondary help big time. Safety, corner, get a nickel player that could, maybe move around. This guy is, wow. This is a good pick. I'll give it to him. So now the Giants on the clock here. I got... Who do I have the Giants taking? Giants taking Jedrick Wills out of Alabama, an offensive tackle. That's who I got. They might take Simmons. now that Simmons is on the board still, they might. I really don't care where he goes. I do. I do kind of want him to go to the Dolphins, Nate. I think it's a good fit, and I mean, just what you've been hearing the past few years, ever since he came in that championship game, and now how they determined the Dolphins, I guess, because they already sucked, and they believed they were going to tank in 2019, which I guess they did okay at it, but you know, still. The Giants might take Tua. If the Giants take Tua, I'm leaving this room. I'm leaving my house because they took Daniel Jones last year, which was a jaw dropper and a what the heck are you doing? Dwayne Haskins is on the board kind of move. Because Daniel Jones was all right of a prospect prior to the draft. Would have been like a day 2 guy or day 3, but come on. At 6 or wherever where did they take him? I guess 6, but so Joe Burrow number 1, Chase Young number 2, and Jeff Okudah number 3. I'm trying to think if I want to go live tomorrow and Saturday for the other rounds. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I might be able to do. I actually might be able to do both Friday and Saturday, but I might tap out on Saturday. I might tap out on it. Need another water refill here. All right. A little under 4 minutes for the Giants on the clock here at 4. Got them taking Jedrick Wills out of Alabama. That could be the pick. I know I watch Bad Dog Sports, a Giants fan. Nice guy. I think he says he wants the Giants to take a guy like Wills or Simmons, but I don't know. It's going to be a long night. I'll tell you that right now. It's almost 9. So, here, let me... Still on the clock. They say the best available for him is Derek Brown out of Auburn, a defensive tackle who I would not mind my Bucks getting if he falls there. I think he goes top 10, though. Great prospect. We don't really need defensive tackle, at least not so much so that we take one in the first round, but he would be a good fit to at least add some more depth. But I like Vita Vea and Ndamukong Suh. 2:24 on the clock. Best fit is Simmons. They might actually prove me wrong right here. They actually might take Simmons and maybe not a guy like Wills, but just one more pick and 2 is going off the board. I guarantee you that. Hey, Charlie, come here. saying Todd McShay's winning the battle between him and Mel Kiper in mock drafts. Think if I recall, McShay is 3 for 3 so far, and I think Mel Kiper's like 1 for 3 or 2 for 3 something, but. A minute 4 on the clock for the Giants. Again, the best fit is Isaiah Simmons. Derek Brown is the best available. 52 seconds. Wow. Pick is in here at number 4. Or number 4. So the pick is in for the Giants here. Let me know who you think. I got them taking I got Jedrick Wills. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to change this. My bad. I'm going to try to keep up with this tonight. The Giants are still on the clock. The pick is in. That'll only be there for like a minute. So, as you see, the Dolphins, like a couple people predicted, did not necessarily need to trade up for Tua. I think they do take Tua at number 5. I've heard some rumors about them taking Justin Herbert from Oregon. Wouldn't be a bad pick, but I mean, if you're passing on Tua and he goes out there next year or year after and he's lighting up defenses in the NFL and he's staying healthy and you are the Dolphins and you pass on him, shame. Not saying that Herbert's going to be a bust or anything. But I mean, come on. My phone is going to die. There we go. I think they, I don't know. I do think they take Simmons, although they do need O-line. I kind of put Jedrick Wills here because I already had Simmons going. So, but we will see. Selection May. Oh, man! Woo! Wow! Dave Gettleman. Are you kidding me? Woo! That's not a bad pick. Listen, with the 4th pick, they select Andrew Thomas out of Georgia. 5-star offensive tackle, great blocking. I saw this guy in a couple games last year. This is a good pick for your O-line, but man, Jedrick Wills was at the top of the offensive tackles. Andrew Thomas was like a 2nd or 3rd. This is a shocker. I had not seen this at all in mock drafts. Woo! Whew. Dolphins on the clock here. I got Tua. Come on. Make it official. Come on, Tua. Let's go. Oh. That's insane. Goodell just announced it. That's ridiculous. That's unacceptable. Like, what are you doing? All right, it's not necessarily unacceptable. I just kind of type stuff that is relevant to the pigs. Hey, I know Pigskin Pete, man. He just got up out of his chair, I'm sure. I said, holy cow, didn't see that coming. I told you I'll be checking in with a couple people for streams tonight. Be weird. Whoo! I'm shocked. It's not a bad pick, but I mean, my goodness. 4:30 to go on the clock for Miami. They need a quarterback. They got to take a quarterback here. I'm going to get ready to follow the Dolphins because they're taking Tua. I'm following Tua's team and Jalen's team. 4:12 left. 4:11, 4:10, 4:09. Told you it'd be a long night. We're not even halfway through the first round or anything. It's 9 o'clock almost. This is crazy. Who is the Dolphins head coach? Wasn't it Dan Marino? Brian Flores. Who is that? 3:11 on the clock. Head coach since 19. Okay, so he's new too. Along with the Bengals coach. 3 minutes. Chargers up next at 6. Gotta stay on top of this. Come on. Don't confuse the people. Two and a half minutes. 2nd and 26 on the clock. 2:26 to get the 2nd and 26 hero. Tua. Pick is in. Pick is in. This is it right here. Come on. Tua. Make it official. Make it official. He could drop because of his injury, but I think they're going to see past that a little bit. I think they want to take Tua. Dolphins cannot screw this up. Again, they say the best player right now is Derek Brown. That's the best player. Best fit is Tua, who's the second quarterback ranked 7th overall player in a 93 grade. I guess based on Combine or Pro Day, whatever. Dolphins don't pick again until pick 18. One to 10. A 1 to 10 scale on how confident you are it's going to be Tua. They just said it. This guy said 11. He's so confident. I agree. Let me change the camera angle here. I move that a little. Pick is in. Let's listen in here. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Yes, he is. He is worth the risk. I get the injury, but man, the dude's got an arm. Heck of an arm. Cajun Chris, how you doing, man? Remember checking out your channel the other day? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it. And it is official! With the 5th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Dolphins select Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback out of Alabama. Let's go! Woo! Oh, man. You hate Bama, but you're a big fan of Tua. Who's your team, Cajun Chris? Aren't you, who's your team, Chris? I'm watching Pigskin Pete, too. At least watching his stream, and he put Walt Deptula. He's a talk show host in South Carolina. And I remember a few months back, Walt Deptula, I guess, on his radio show, Pete was saying he called up and said that Tua was going to be taken by the Dolphins or whatever. And this guy said that Herbert was going to go ahead of Tua. What an idiot that guy was. Anyway. He won't start next year, I have a feeling. They still have, I think, Josh Rosen and Ryan Fitzpatrick. So make it official. I want a Dolphins jersey. Actually, you know what I do want is a Tua jersey that's Alabama. What a legend he is. What a player. Just a good human being. I've never met him. I do want to someday. But man, if you listen to him, he's a very faithful man. And so, make it official. You gotta post this on Facebook here. What a pick here. I think man, it's official. What a pick. This makes sense, too. Who saw this coming? Tua to the Dolphins. Man, I'm happy for him. I am. Great player. Gonna do great in the NFL. Injury is still a concern, so don't get all up in your feelings, Dolphins fans, because he could still struggle. But now the Chargers on the clock at 6 with 3:18 to go. Best fit, they say it's Jerry Jeudy. They say the best available is still Derek Brown. I have him going number 7 to the Panthers. I got the Chargers taking Herbert, Justin Herbert. What are you listening to? Oh, is that Crowder guy? Whatever. Ottawa Crowder. 2:35 on the clock here. Will they take Derek Brown?
10 a.m. Everyone.
Well, I got lost there. Sorry about that. I forgot what I was saying. Watch this. I'm going to Google Tua right now and his Wikipedia page. Oh, they haven't updated it yet. They normally do it fast. Do you guys see his partnerships? Bose and what was the other one? I forgot what the other one was, but he's got some partnerships. So the pick is in for the Chargers now. I got them taking Herbert right here. They need a quarterback. Phillip Rivers is getting older and older. A couple years ago, I thought he was super young, but he's like 40-something now. They make jokes like he's got 20 kids or whatever. I don't know what the deal with that is, but the pick is in. They're saying they'd be surprised if it's not Herbert. I don't know about that. I mean, they need offensive tackle. Jedrick Wills is still on the board. Could he fall to the Bucs? Maybe so, maybe not. We will see. So, sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. The thumbs up right there. And the pick is in. Here we go. The Chargers on the clock. Let's listen in. Or I'm listening in. Hold on. Why do they do this? Let's pause for station identification. Why? Seriously? Yep. Alright, the pick is in. Oh! Woo! Did I get it? Yes! 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 2 in a row right there. Tua to the Dolphins and Justin Herbert to the Chargers. And now the Panthers on the clock with 10 minutes. I got them taking Derek Brown. I could get 3 picks in a row right here. I told you this was predictable, man. This is predictable. Woke up this morning with the sunshine in my eye. On the clock now are the Panthers. Six minutes remaining on the clock for the Panthers. They say the best fit is Isaiah Simmons. Derek Brown's the best available here. This is working out pretty well. Again, wondering how this would work out doing this stream. It's working well. I want to hear real quick. Looks like Pigskin Pete's pretty happy about this. He's a Panthers fan. Go check him out. 5 minutes on the clock for the Panthers. It's, again, long night. Gonna be a long night, man. So, but 4.5 minutes. And the pick's already in. Hold up. I got Derek Brown right here, ladies and gentlemen. Derek Brown. All right, let me know who you guys got. Panthers on the clock. And the pick, again, is in. I think they're taking Derek Brown right here, but we will see what happens. They went 5-11 last year, finished last in the NFC South. Bucks finished second, only behind the Saints. What does that say about the Falcons and the Panthers? They're taking a big downward hit. So let's see. So 3 QBs in the top 10 already. Tua to the Dolphins at 5. Joe Burrow, number 1 pick to the Bengals. And just previously, Justin Herbert to the Chargers at 6. Cardinals on the clock next. And I don't know, this will be interesting. The Cardinals pick next. They need O-line big time. I had them taking Thomas from Georgia. But with them going number 4 instead of Jedrick Wills from Alabama, maybe they take Jedrick Wills. Maybe they take Mekhi Becton, and maybe Jedrick Wills can fall to Tampa Bay. Would love to get a Bama player this year. Hopefully. So we will see. So. The pick is in. Let me see here. Still waiting. They pick round 2, pick 6 next. The Panthers. We will see what happens. And the pick, Derek Brown from Auburn, defensive tackle, with the 7th pick. Woo-hoo! 3 in a row, boys. Oh, man. Woo! I got Tua to the Dolphins, Justin Herbert to the Chargers, and Derek Brown to the Panthers. 3 in a row right there, 5, 6, and 7. I'm on a roll right here. Arizona Cardinals are on the clock. Simmons is still on the board. He could go there. Jerry Jeudy is the best fit, they say. They do need a receiver. I got them taking Andrew Thomas, but he's already off the board. I have a feeling they might go Simmons here if he's still on the board. We will see. But 3:20 on the clock here. So... So now, let me change this as the Cardinals are on the clock. Boo. Booing the commissioner. Yep. 6'5", 327 pounds. 326, I'm sorry. That's his build, Derek Brown. He's great. Oh, the pick is already in for the Cardinals. Pick 8 here in the draft. We will see what happens here. Hey, Charlie, come here. So the pick is in for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals, I guess, don't pick again until the 3rd round, so they don't have a 2nd round pick. And it'll be the 8th pick of the 3rd round. I'm not sure exactly what that is overall. But that's tomorrow night. This draft is going by pretty fast, I guess, but still. You know, what do you expect from the first night of the draft? All the talk and everything. You know, between picks. I guess the talk kind of makes it go by faster sometimes, but still. So the Cardinals went 5-10-1 last year. I think they had a tie game, which, by the way, tie games in football or really in any sports is stupid. Right? I guess even spring training. I did Boston Red Sox and Tampa Bay Rays. I did that stream a couple months ago. Maybe, what was it? Beginning of March or whatever. End of February. That was the tie at like 3 or 2, whatever it is. Anyway, there's the ding. The Cardinals pick is in. I got them, or I had them taking Andrew Thomas, but I think they could take. Maybe they take Jedrick Wills here. Let's see what happens. Isaiah Simmons from Clemson, a linebacker, 6'4", 238 pounds. First in the position of linebackers. Overall, he's the 4th ranked player. And he's got a 94 grade. So now the Jaguars on the clock here at 9. 9. So Isaiah Simmons to the Cardinals. That's a great pick. Give them that. But still, at some point, they do need to address their O-line and protect Kyler Murray, who's a great player. I think has somewhat proven himself worthy of going number 1 last year and being picked, period. But, man, that O-line needs some help. So, at some point in the draft, Cardinals, you got to address that need. 6:11 on the clock for the Jaguars here at number 9. So, recap of the first round so far. Joe Burrow, number 1. Chase Young, number 2. Lions at 3, Jeff Okudah. Andrew Thomas to the Giants at 4. Tua to the Dolphins at 5. Justin Herbert, number 6, to the Chargers. Derek Brown at 7 for the Panthers. And Simmons for the Cardinals. Best fit for the Jaguars is Jedrick Wills. And the best available is Judy. I have them, believe it or not, I have them take Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma. People are high on him. He's a great linebacker. I would say the second best in this draft class. Now, if a guy like Dylan Moses had entered the draft, even though he had injury last year, I think he still has the great talent to be one of the top linebackers. He'll probably be the best one next year. If not the best, maybe the second best. But Dylan Moses is next year. They might go Jedrick Wills and work with their offensive tackle. But we will see. 4:40 on the clock for the Jaguars. Let's see. Is anyone still watching? Let me know in the comments. Definitely. All right, let me see. Pick is in for the Jags. Best available is Jerry Jeudy, and the best fit is Jedrick Wills from Alabama. Both Alabama players, so we will see here. And again, I do have them taking Kenneth Murray but we will see. Yeah, we are. Our O-line sucks. Yeah, and hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Let's see who the pick is. Let's see. This is what I don't like, is that when you say the pick is in, you expect in like 10 seconds or whatever they announce it, but no, you gotta wait 30 minutes or whatever. But we will see here who they take, and they're on commercial break on the radio. Hold on. Oh! With the 9th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Jaguars select C.J. Henderson from Florida, a cornerback. I feel like that's one of those guys that's just been there for too darn long. Feels like I've been hearing that name for like 7 years. Maybe so. But now the Browns are on the clock at 10. Pick 10. The best available is Jerry Jeudy, the best fit for them. Jedrick Wills, so I guess the same thing as the last couple picks. The pick is already in. They pick fast. I bet it's Jedrick Wills right here. I originally have them taking Jeff Okudah because I think they need a corner. But we will see. Jeff Okudah, I think, is already off the board, right? Yeah, he went number 3. The pick is in. Their next pick is number 9. These are some stupid commercials. They might take Jedrick Wills here. We will see. They don't pick again until the 9th pick of the second round. That's the... I think the 42nd pick tomorrow. 42nd overall. Well, we will see. I'm mostly keeping up with what's on the screen, not so much what I'm hearing on here, although I am keeping up a little bit with the audio. But I guess it's a little bit faster online on the actual screen, on the draft tracker. So they normally have guest announced picks, but I guess Roger Goodell is going to do every pick because of the whole coronavirus and social distancing and all that. Oh, this is behind because he just announced 9th pick. Who you guys think is right here? And the pick is in. And with the 10th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Jedrick Wills Jr., an offensive tackle out of Bama. Great pick there. You know, and you look back at the Browns last year, a team favored for the playoffs after the draft that they had last year. But man, they had it all except for offensive line. Baker Mayfield was going to be an MVP caliber player type, which he wasn't too bad, but man, that O-line I think was bad. I think you look at guys like Nick Chubb that they had Odell Beckham, not Sterling Shepard. That's an actual Giants player. I was thinking Sterling Shepard because of the Giants and Odell. But man, they were loaded. Unfortunately, they didn't live up to expectation or hype or whatever. But we will see what happens. Running out of tackles here with Jedrick Wills and Andrew Thomas off the board, although it is looking like it fits perfectly a little bit to where the Bucs could get Mekhi Becton, which I hope they do. He's a great tackle, and I would like a player like that on the team. So, let's see here. 432 and counting. 30, 29, 28, 427, 426. On and on it goes. Jerry Jeudy might go here. I think you look at the Jets, they do need some help at receiver. They need some depth. They got a couple guys that are good, but come on. The Jets you got to get Sam Darnold some weapons, man. You're making them look bad. Who did they take? They took, I think, 3rd overall Quinnen Williams last year, who played some games, I think. He also got arrested a couple months back, I think, over something, but I think he's good now. I don't know. But I don't remember what it was, but 3:26 on the clock. Hold on. They just said they're still talking about the Browns here. Talking about Baker's in his third year on his fourth head coach. That is sad. They can't keep a coach, can they? No, they cannot. That's ridiculous. 2:48 on the clock for the Jets here at pick 11. $2:22 and counting. I'm gonna fall asleep before this is over. You know that? It's 9:30. We're not even halfway through it. I get it takes time and everything, and the selections, but come on, there has got to be a faster way to do this. 2-minute warning here for the Jets. $1:28 on the clock. $1:18, $1:17, $1:16. $1:07. One minute on the clock. 9:58. 57 seconds. The pick is in. I have them taking AJ Epinesa, but they might take Judy or Mekhi Becton here. Please don't take Becton. They're going to take Becton, aren't they? I'm calling it. They're taking Becton right here. They're going to mess us up. Because I want a guy like Becton on the Bucs. He'd be a great fit. Honestly, I think any tackle we take this year in the draft, if we do take one, which we should, especially at 14, would just be such an upgrade for what we had last year. It was abysmal. It was terrible. Pick is in. I got to do something. Hold on. Never mind. I don't know why my charger is terrible, but so the pick is in for the Jets here at 11. We will see what happens here. Oh, come on. Man! Ah! They took Mekhi Becton with the 11th pick. Why did I say 6th? Oh, man. Come on. Now the Raiders on the clock. The Las Vegas Raiders, that is. It's a good pick for them, though. Bucks just got to figure something out. There are still some guys that they could pick up. Yes, tackle's a big need, the biggest need that we have. But you know what? Just don't do something stupid with it, please. Now the Las Vegas Raiders on the clock. 6:05 to go here on the clock here. And we will see. Watching the draft board, because I can't actually watch the draft. And I'm doing a live stream calling it. We will see what the Raiders do here at pick 12. Jerry Jeudy is on the board from Alabama, and I think he could go here. Or maybe if the Bucks are lucky, he falls to the Buccaneers. I'll be right back. Real quick. Is there anything you need from me at the moment? So the best fit for the Raiders is Xavier McKinney from Bama, and the best available is Jerry Jeudy. And it looks like the pick is in already. All right, here we go. Two straight offensive tackles. I got Jerry Jeudy here with the Raiders. Let's see. Actually, it fits up right here. Pick 12. Jerry Jeudy to the Las Vegas Raiders. I can't wait to see what their stadium looks like in Vegas. Vegas, you better spend a lot of money on that stadium. Who's it going to be? They were third in the AFC West behind, I guess, the Chiefs and the Chargers. They went 7-9 last year. Henry No way. Henry Ruggs the third, wide receiver out of Alabama. What a pick. I had Jerry Jeudy. Woo-hoo! Jeudy is still on the board. Oh, but Henry Ruggs really crushed at the combine. That was incredible. That 24 career touchdown catches, a 4.27 in the 40 at the combine. That is incredible. He is fast. He's a great player. You can put him on the field. You throw him the ball, he's going to go up and get it. I like the pick there for the Raiders. And now the 49ers on the clock. And then my Buccaneers. That's what I think about the pick right there. Oh, that's the Sprite one. Never mind. 6 minutes on the clock for the Niners. Best fit, they say Tristan Wirfs out of Iowa. I don't have them on here. I had the Colts taking Jordan Love. That was before the trade, and I never fixed it, but I do think that they could take a safety here. Maybe Grant Delpit. Wonder if it's Grant Delpit out of LSU or Xavier McKinney from Bama. But they really need a safety. Now, I do have them at 31, taking McKinney. About 4:50 on the clock here. Henry Ruggs. Yep. They say that the best need for Tampa Bay that is defensive tackle. No, not happening. Offensive tackle, and Guy Becton, Thomas, and of course Wills are off the board, so I guess the best is Tristan Wirfs, which I'm fine with. Just take a tackle. Come on. $3.27 here. If they don't take Jerry Jeudy, and Jerry Judy's on the board at 14, you could get Tom Brady a weapon here with Jerry Jeudy. The Bucs could take him. I'd be fine with that. A little over 2 minutes here on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock here. Listening in on Pigskin Pete. Go check him out. He's a great YouTuber. Got a minute 20. What? No! They traded to the Bucks. Are you serious? Does that... Hold on. This better be good. What are you doing? 17 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11. This better be good. Who are we taking? The clock runs out. Who did we take? The clock ran out. What is good? Did the 49ers just mess us up? I can't believe this. What just happened? The pick, it says the pick is in now. Who are we taking? Are we taking Judy? This better be good. Do not mess this up. Do not mess this up. Why is it? I don't even see the need to trade up here. What are you... It's gotta be the stupidest move. Still says the pick is in. We haven't heard it yet. So Henry Ruggs, the last pick to the Las Vegas Raiders, now here at 13. This better be good. Ooh, the Bucks have a history of trading up. Yeah, I know that. Oh, they have a history of trading. I get that. But one spot. One spot. Tristan Wirfs. Yes. Yes. Offensive tackle. Okay. So they get some offensive line. I'm glad for that. But why on earth did you trade up only one spot? That's ridiculous. Whatever. That's ridiculous. Now the Niners on the clock. I'm not mad about the pick. I think Wirfs is a great tackle. I've seen a couple of his highlights. He looks really well. He's built. But the only problem with this is you had to trade up one spot. Why? I don't understand. Again, I'm not mad about the pick. I think he's going to be a great tackle, but this doesn't make sense. This is crazy. So again, I like the pick. Now on the clock, the 49ers at 14 here. Again, a trade. I mean, listen. I still don't understand why you traded up, but it is what it is. I like the pick. What was the whole trade, too? What? I don't get it. This doesn't make sense. Looks like the Niners still have the 31st pick, so the Bucs didn't get that. Jerry Jeudy right here. Looks like the biggest need is a safety. They got Xavier McKinney still on the board. I think Grant Delpit as well from LSU. Apparently. If the 49ers do something stupid here, this is going to be hilarious. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. You're watching Ballard Sports Media's coverage of the 2020 draft on BSM Network, the home of Ballard Sports Media. A minute 24 here on the clock at 14 for the Niners. They really need a safety. McKinney's on the board. They might go McKinney here. That'll be a good pick. And Jerry Jeudy would be a good pick too. Now I have Henry Ruggs at 15 to the Broncos, which is the next pick. Obviously, he went number 12 to the Raiders, which is still a good pick as well. But I had Jeudy there. So could the Broncos and the Raiders kind of have a little switch there in my mock draft? We will see. 38 seconds and counting for the Niners. $12 seconds. This clock's gonna run out, isn't it? 8, 7, 6. Okay. Pick is in. I bet it's Jeudy. Or McKinney right here. We will see. I'm still curious if I wonder if the Niners needed more time to think of what they wanted to do, and that's why they let the Bucs move up. That might be it. All right, here we go with the 14th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. The Niners select they're saying it was a good pick and a good idea to trade up for the Bucs to get worse. I would agree. I like him. I think he'll do great. Hold on just 1 second. Sorry about that. Had to take my dogs out. But it looks like the pick is in for the Broncos. You look back. Oh, they took Javon Kinlaw. The Niners did. I'm a bit surprised with that pick, Javon Kinlaw. That's a good pick though. I didn't think he'd go that high. I mean, I figured he would go in the first round. I think a lot of people did, but I don't know about 14. I'll be right back. Come here. We're ready. So Broncos are on the clock. Or no. Oh, man. I missed this. Jerry Jeudy to the Broncos at 15. Woo. Talk about a draft to remember this year. Falcons on the clock now. None of this. I mean, none of this I saw coming. So Falcons on the clock. About 5.5 minutes to go here. Jeudy was picked last. You got the Cowboys up next. You know, we dem boys. Yeah, no, you're not. Come on. See 2 people watching. Feel free to type in the chat, say hello, and all that good stuff. Really would appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe. What are your thoughts on the draft so far tonight? I've seen quite a few things that have been surprising. I don't know why the Buccaneers had to trade up one spot. That's ridiculous. Jedrick Wills going to the Browns. I kind of saw that. Or I didn't really see it. I'm not completely surprised. But Andrew Thomas, number 4, was a shocker to me. But I thought that was a good pick for the Giants there. So. 4 minutes on the clock here for the Falcons. Best available right now is CeeDee Lamb out of Oklahoma. The best fit, they say, is Caleb Chason from LSU. Second best edge rusher. 19th overall player. CeeDee Lamb, the second best in his position and receivers. 10th overall player this year. I'm listening on Big Skin Pete's stream here. Let's see. The pick is in for the Falcons. Let's see. Falcons on the clock. Pick is in. Still waiting to see what they say. The pick is in for the Falcons here. 7-9, second in the South last year. I have a feeling they're going to take K'Lavon Chaisson here. It's a very long night. You can now get Isaiah Simmons on Madden Mobile. That's pretty cool. I don't really do custom teams or whatever. I just do regular rosters like real life. And whoa! Holy cow! AJ Terrell from Clemson. He was supposed to go tomorrow. That's crazy. AJ Terrell for the Falcons. Wow, that's a good pick. A lot of people expected him to be at the end of the first round, early second. This is crazy. Wow. Pigskin Pete is reacting to the draft, and he's mad. Told you I'm hopping around streams tonight, just watching channel and channel. All right, the We Dem Boys team is on the clock. This draft is crazy. This is insane. Oh man. The Dolphins' second pick of the night is up next at 18. 335 and counting for the Cowboys. We Dem Boys is on the clock. I hope they mess this up so bad. I hope they do. Nobody likes the Cowboys. Nobody. Oh, we're America's team. What makes you say that? I'll be right back. I am back, and it looks like a minute 17 on the clock for the Cowboys. The pick is in now for the Cowboys. Their next pick is the 19th pick of round 2. I'm not sure exactly what that is overall. I think they go Xavier McKinney here. Isn't that who I have right here? No, I got them taking Christian Fulton from LSU. I think he already went, didn't he? I'll have to double check my mock draft tomorrow or whenever the draft is over. I don't know. I don't have it printed out, so I can't just, check it off. But we will see what happens here. CeeDee Lamb is still on the board here. They'd need a safety, a receiver, a corner, a defensive tackle, and an edge rusher. I don't know. CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb to the Dallas Cowboys. Woo! It's a good pick. So, that being said, now the Dolphins again on the clock. This is their second pick of the draft. I say you get Tua a weapon here. Who do I have them? I had them taking Tristan Wirfs, who the Bucks took at 13. I think you should still get some O-line, although there's not much left in the draft, at least for the first round. So why not get a weapon? Why not get CeeDee, or not CeeDee Lamb? Come on. Get Justin Jefferson. CeeDee Lamb just went. My bad. Phone in. Starting to 2 hours and 22 minutes into this. Holy crap. So I started right around 8 o'clock. Let's see if the pick is in. 5.5 minutes on the clock for time. I gotta get up and stretch real quick. This is killing me. Alright, I'm back. So I got DeAndre Swift here. Was it 26, I think? Or 18? No, my bad. So, let's see. So the Dolphins still on the clock here. Again, I got them taking DeAndre Swift. They could get a weapon, but at the same time, they got to protect Tua. They need O-line big time. But who are you going to take in the first round now? Wirfs is gone. Becton's gone. Thomas is gone. Wills is gone. Uh, I mean, there's really not much left. I mean, there you could get some good tackles on day two, but come on. Maybe Raekwon Davis. Get Raekwon Davis, put him with Wilkins on the defensive line. I think I have Raekwon Davis going to the Titans later. So the pick is in here. Who are they going to get for Tua? They're going to protect him. I mean, if you're Miami, you need everything. Everything. I think maybe they go Swift from Georgia here. It's a long night. Let's see who they got. The Dolphins are still on the clock. Sorry, I'm not talking so much. I'm also watching other streams, so I'm listening in there. But the Dolphins are still on the clock. It still says the pick is in, so I don't know. But I think they might go DeAndre Swift or Justin Jefferson. They say the best fit is Swift, and the best available is Justin Jefferson from LSU. We'll see. Raiders on the clock next, then the Jaguars, then Philadelphia, Vikings. 23 is the Patriots, Saints, Vikings. 26 pick from Houston to Miami. That's their third of the night. Seahawks, Ravens, Titans, Packers, 49ers, and then Chiefs. And then that'll be it for the first round, I guess. Wait. Who do they pick? Can't see that. Austin Jackson from USC. What in the heck is that? Who the heck? Listen, get some O-line to protect Tua. I like that. But I mean, come on. What? That guy's supposed to be like a day 2 pick, right? From what I understand, from what I've heard. Like day 2 or day 3. But I think if you're the Dolphins, you'll take about anybody right about now, won't you? But the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, on the clock now. So, Raiders on the clock again. They took Henry Ruggs III earlier from Bama, a wide receiver. We will see what they do here. I think I have them taking a quarterback. Who do I have them taking? Jacob Eason. I probably made a mistake there. I don't know. I kept hearing stuff he could go day one. He's got a good arm. We will see here what they do. The pick is in. Why not get a new quarterback? New city, new quarterback, new team. We will see. Who they taking? Here we go with the 19th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. Las Vegas Raiders select Bucks are live on Facebook. That's probably a presser with Coach Arians or Jason Light. They got a wide receiver. They need a safety, quarterback, linebacker, whatever. They say the best fit right here is McKinney, who I think I had the Cowboys taken. But that didn't happen. Who are the Vegas Raiders taking? I couldn't care less who they take. I'm watching some guy call the NFL Draft as well, and I can listen in to what Goodell is saying, and he was basically saying it like it was next year. He's like, "We're happy to announce the Las Vegas being the host of the 2020 draft." Everyone's like, this is the 2020 draft. This is crazy. Who did they pick? I missed that. What? Damon Arnett. Who is that? Damon Arnett. Corner. Oh, he's Ohio State. Okay. Oh, I haven't heard of him, but I'm sure he's pretty good. We'll see. I guess it's decent. I don't know about. I don't know about first round, but getting distracted and tired tonight. But I'm not giving up. All right, so now the 20th pick, I'm sorry. The pick is in here for Jacksonville. They've already taken a corner, so we'll see what they do here. It's the 20th pick overall, and I got them here. Javon Kinlaw, I have him going there, but I think Kinlaw already went, didn't he? Yeah, he went 14 to the Niners. So again, I had Kinlaw here, but that's not going to happen because he's already gone. But Justin Jefferson is the best available. It doesn't look like they need a wide receiver. Ezra Cleveland, offensive tackle, maybe. Hurry up with this draft, man. It's almost 11. Let me move the camera just a little bit. Move it a little closer. So let's see here if the pick is in or not. It is. They say again the best fit is Boise State offensive tackle Ezra Cleveland. I don't see that. They might go Justin Jefferson or someone. Been on for 240. Wow. So, I told you I'd be stream hopping. Now I'm watching Uncle Lou, but. This night will never end, I have a feeling. But, my Buccaneers should draft J.K. Dobbins tomorrow. I think it would be a good fit. But so again, I'm stream hopping. I'm not giving up. I mean, if these guys can do it, I'm sure I can do it as well. But let's see what the Caleb on Chase on here with the Jaguars, defensive end from LSU. That's a good pick there. I had them taking Kinlaw. I had Caleb on going. I don't even think. Oh, I had him at 22 to the Vikings. I think they need to pass rush. Hit the like, man. This is. The Eagles on the clock now. Let me update this. I'm curious what the Patriots do, losing Tom Brady to the Tampa Bay Bucks. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Curious if they take a quarterback. I mean, they took Stidham last year, but they really don't have anybody outside of him, and you really don't know what he's going to look like. So, but man, quite a few surprises tonight. I was surprised to see the Raiders take Ruggs over Judy. I was surprised to also see the Bucks trade up to get Wirfs. I mean, he would have been there at 14. I don't understand why you did that. But at least you got O-line. And a very great one too. Wirfs is good. A first round talent that people expected to go in the first round. I don't know about that high, but anyway. Vikings on the clock. Or no, Eagles on the clock. Vikings are next, though. They're next. And the pick is in for Philly. Let's see who it is. Vegas is going to host the draft in 2022. This is to make up for this year because it's being hosted in but I really don't care where the draft is as long as teams are doing, well, and certain prospects that I like, get drafted where they should get drafted. And I knew. I don't know what the deal was with Tua. Oh, they're gonna have to trade up to 3 to get him. No, they can easily get him at 5. I'm glad they did, but. But let's see here. We got Xavier McKinney could go to the Eagles. They do need some secondary help. Could take Justin Jefferson here. Could hurry the heck up so I can go to bed. I might watch some TV tonight, but fall asleep to it, but I don't know. But Eagles pick is in. They're going to announce it here. Let's see. Jalen Reagor, wide receiver out of TCU. I didn't see that coming. Are you kidding me? They don't pick again until the second round. The 21st pick in the second round. Are you kidding me? I don't even know who that is. I've only heard his name like twice, maybe. I'm sure he's got good talent. I'll give him that. Now the Vikings on the clock. This draft's almost over. Come on. We got 8 more picks after this one. Or is it? Yeah, 8 more. It's a long night. So, CeeDee Lamb went 17 to the Cowboys. I expected him to maybe go a little bit higher. Mekhi Becton to the Jets. Did not see that one coming. Didn't even see Andrew Thomas going 4 overall. I guess it is a great pick because he's really good. I did have Brown going to the Panthers. As far as the Chargers taking Herbert, I saw that. I saw the Dolphins taking Tua at 5. Did not see Simmons going number 8 and falling that far. I had him 3 overall to the Lions, who took Jeff Okudah from Ohio State. So could the Vikings take a QB here? Maybe. Again, I have them taking Caleb on Chase on, but he already went at 20. Could take Patrick Queen, could take a linebacker or something. Could take Gross Matos. Yetur Gross Matos from Penn State. He's a great player. Let this night in. I'm not giving up, man. I'm not giving up on this. Everyone else is staying up for this. I'm staying up for this. They might take McKinney here. They do need a safety. They could take Justin Jefferson. Talking about the Vikings here, pick 22. They pick again on 25 at 25. Next year, I think I might go to a restaurant or something to watch the stream or whatever. I don't know. The stream, the draft. It's just boring to watch the draft by yourself. Now, again, I mentioned I'm stream hopping tonight, watching guys like Pete and Lou and all that, but, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. The pick is in for Minnesota here at 22. Again, I got them taking Caleb on Chase on, but he already went 2 picks ago. Let's see who they take. Who are the Vikings taking here with this 22nd pick? Bucks are live. I'm going to have to go back and watch those and watch some press conferences or whatever from, I guess, the coach, maybe the player. I would assume they probably have like the phone call or something, like a phone interview or like a Zoom call, something, but I do like that pick with Wirfs. People saying that they'll take a receiver. We'll see. Oh, it's my bad. It's crap for 3 hours. This is dedication right here. Staying up for this. Which I love the draft, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm wasting my time. You know, to find out who's going where in the first round, I enjoy. But, no. If you are watching, feel free to type in the chat. Would appreciate it. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're new. Yeah. Justin Jefferson, maybe McKinney. Justin Jefferson. Wow. And I had them taking K'Lavon Chaisson. But they still took an LSU player. I had Jefferson falling out of the first round, but going the first pick tomorrow night with the Bengals. Why not get a chance to get Joe Burrow his own weapon, literally teammate, but I'm gonna go fill my water. We'll be right back. What? Hold on. I just heard this. They traded the pick. They traded to the... Are you kidding me? Patriots trade to the Chargers. I'm going to try to do this now for Trade Alert. Trade Alert. This is crazy. I agree, Pete. I'm already in here 3 hours. Are you kidding me? If Chargers apparently probably going to take Jordan Love from what I'm hearing. Maybe. They got Herbert. What? Is Bill Belichick a dummy? I mean, let's be real. Listen, I know he's done a great job at New England, but is he stupid for trading this to the Chargers and trading out of the first round? Come on. Okay. I just want this night to end, man. Hurry up with the picks. I don't know. I had them originally taking Zach Bond, a edge rusher from Wisconsin, but let's see. Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma. A defensive player from the Big 12 in the first round? Kenneth Murray is a good pick. We're tripping if a Big 12 player on defense went in the first round. Now the Saints are on the clock here. New Orleans Saints. This is a long night, man. Let this end. Sports Fury is live. Heck yeah. Let's see. But so it looks like the Saints are on the clock now. Best fit, Patrick Queen. Best available, McKinney. If McKinney doesn't go off the board in the first round, I'm out of here, man. This is insane. I had him going. Where do I have him? I had him 31 to the 49ers. Let's see here. It's like Pigskin Pete ended his stream here. I'm gonna keep going, man. Let's see. I'll tune in, I guess. Uncle Woo. So it looks like the Saints are still on the clock here with 2:43 left. I haven't been reading the times the past couple picks, I guess, but I'm sure it's fine. But so, man, 2:22 and counting on the clock for the Saints here. 2:17, 16. Hurry the heck up! It's getting late. It is late. I've stayed up this late before, but I don't know. It's crazy. So I don't know about the Chargers trading up for that pick, but I mean, Kenneth Murray he's decent, but I don't know about trading up for him. Come on now. You had to trade up to get him? I mean, I guess you had to, but were that desperate for a linebacker that they couldn't wait till day 2? Whatever. So I have here at 24 Patrick Queen from LSU, linebacker. They say he's the best fit, and he's very talented. He was the defensive player of the game, defensive MVP of the Natty this year against Clemson. They won that game 42-25. Best available, McKinney from Alabama, Xavier McKinney. Best fit is Patrick Queen from LSU. So it might be one of those players, and the pick is already in here as the clock was winding down. We will see what they decide to do here. Oh, I did not know that. I'm tuned into Uncle Lou's stream, and you can kind of hear the audio of the TV. And I guess Sean Payton was diagnosed with COVID-19. Hope he gets better. The New Orleans Saints head coach. Prayers go out to him and his family, and all those affected by COVID. Man, I just hope this can all go away. I mean, they're starting to open places back up in some states, which I guess that kind of says it's getting better. They're trying to open up, I guess, some restaurants, but at the same time, I think they're trying to limit the number of people in there and how far apart they seat them. That's what I'm hearing, but I don't know. Don't forget, do me a favor, like and subscribe on this video. Really would appreciate it. We're on the air. And, take a quick break.
Where's Dad?
Huh?
Where's Dad?
I don't know. I guess if anything, he's probably on his way home. I don't know. So I am back. Let me see if Cesar Ruiz from Michigan. He's a center. So that's who the Saints take. So now the Vikings on the clock. Still the best available, Cesar Ruiz. Vikings on the clock here. Some people saying Harbaugh. Let this night end, dude. I'm committed. I'm staying up, man. I'm not. I'll stay up and I'm crashing after this. I don't even care. Saban has 30 plus first round picks now. What was he at? I guess 35 or something now. What did... .413 on the clock here for the Vikings. So, sorry, I'm listening in on Uncle Lou. He's making fun of some team names and stuff. 2:33 here on the clock. It's, what is this pick? 25 from Minnesota. There's a trade there. See what they do. So, I'm not sure exactly what the trade was, but the 49ers are now on the clock here. I still have some picks I need to work on in my mock draft for day 3, but I think I got day 1 taken care of in day 2. Pick is in for the 49ers here. pick is in. Selection is made. Brandon Ayuk, I don't know how you say his last name. 6 foot, 205-pound wide receiver from Arizona State, the 5th in his position, 23rd overall player. Crap, it changed. I missed that. Dolphins on the clock again. They took Tua, of course. They got some O-line to protect him. Austin Jackson from USC. Their next 3 needs are running back, tackle, and edge. I think right now, what is this? Pick 26 right here. I got DeAndre Swift going to the Dolphins here. It makes sense. Why not go ahead and get to a weapon? So here we go. 8:18 and counting here. I'm thinking either McKinney, because they need everything. Dolphins need everything. I think either Xavier McKinney from Alabama, the safety, or DeAndre Swift here. And I'll have to give myself a 5 there. I'll have to remember what my grading system is for a mock draft, but I know 5 is like everything about the pick is right. I think 4 is something like teams on the clock, but they pick a different player or something. I don't know, but 7.5 minutes left on the clock. $6.51 and counting here. I think they probably do take Swift here. I like it. They probably take O-line. Probably take O-line on day 2. The Dolphins, I think they take Swift here. But we will see. CeeDee Lamb to the Cowboys tonight. That was a good pick, I think. But man, I said something about Jawan Jennings to Lou because the Georgia game a few years ago, he said he was terrible. think the Bucks take, and I mentioned this earlier. I think they probably take a guy like Dobbins tomorrow. But I'll tell you what I am interested in. Maybe we let our running game suck so bad this year, and we take Najee Harris from Alabama. So 4.5 minutes here. Dolphins, you can hurry up because I want to go to bed. But I'm not giving up. Come on. Not tapping out. I hope the Bucks could get someone next year like I don't know, maybe get Smitty, Devontae Smith. All right, 3:08 here on the clock. Seahawks, Ravens, Titans, Packers, Vikings, Chiefs. That is the remaining order right there. You got looks like Packers on the clock here at 26. It looks like a trade. I'm a bit confused though. I guess Miami traded it. So Green Bay on the clock here. Two minutes remaining on the clock here for Green Bay. They do need linebacker help. They could take Patrick Queen. Oh man. I don't even care if I sleep in and miss the draft tomorrow. This is insane. Listen, I love the draft, but come on now. Let me change this. Packers on the clock. I'll have to sleep in tomorrow a little longer than expected, get a lot of sleep, and do this again. Hope it doesn't take as long. I don't think it is supposed to. They have more time because it's the first round. This started at 8 o'clock. Now you see, you're watching this, 3:25. So with the 21st pick, Jordan Love. Woo! Woo! Wow. Oh my goodness. Get a guy to learn. Listen, what in the heck just happened? I don't believe this for a second. Am I too tired right now to where I'm seeing stuff? I mean, listen, I think it's a great pick. I mean, listen, Rodgers is a great quarterback, but he's been there quite some time. I mean, this is interesting. Now you get a guy to learn behind Rodgers. And if he gets hurt, you have a guy in Jordan Love. He can't play. You got a guy in Jordan Love. I mean, it's insane. That was a great pick right there. I mean, that was shocking. The 27th pick. Seahawks on the clock. I see someone is watching. Feel free to type in the chat if you want. Haven't read any comments much all night, really, but come on, two more. No, wait, not two more. Crap. So Dolphins get the 30th pick. Did not see that coming, first off. You got Seahawks on the clock. I'm going to take a quick break here, and I'll be right back in a few. I'll go nowhere. Hold on. Let me change this, though. So,
What are you still up for?
the draft. I'm doing a stream reacting to it. The Seahawks on the clock here. Bama's Xavier McKinney still on the board. How is he still on the board? I guess a lot of people don't need safeties this year. They might take him. I think I have the Seahawks taking Gross Matos right here, but we will see. Let's see here. About 3 minutes left on the clock here. See what they do. I still can't believe the Packers took a quarterback in the first round. Again, they have nobody outside of Aaron. Nobody outside of Rodgers, but still. Pick is in for the Seahawks here at 27. I bet it might be this Blacklock guy. This tackle. Who is this? The best fit from TCU. Again, a Big 12 team. They're not supposed to have defense. Pick is in here. Who is it? Let's see. After this, Ravens, Titans, Dolphins, Vikings, and Chiefs. Pick is in. Let's see who it is. Ooh. Uncle Lou's joking around about Jordan Jennings. Are you serious? Jordan Brooks, a linebacker out of Texas Tech. Who? What? How? This has got to be one of the weirdest first rounds I have ever seen in a draft. This is ridiculous. I don't even know who some of these players that have been picked. I don't know who these guys are. Well, the Ravens are on the clock now. This is retarded. This is stupid. Ravens on the clock. My phone's gonna die. No phone's at 1% and it's charging, so I guess good night if my phone dies. But pretty interesting first round tonight. I don't know. Let's see here. Ravens on the clock with about 3.5 minutes. Their biggest need is linebacker. They might take Patrick Queen here. He might go here. And I wonder if maybe like the Titans or whoever would pick up McKinney. .216 counting for the Ravens. Minute and a half for the Ravens on the clock. Pick is in for the Ravens. Let's see what they take here. It might be Patrick Queen. They might take him because they really need a linebacker. I think I have them taking Patrick Queen here. Or no. Crap, who do I have them taking? I had them taking T. Higgins at 28. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see here. Pick is in. Still waiting for this to update to see who it is. Let's see. Their next pick is the 23rd overall, or not overall, but the 23rd in the second. Let's see here. I bet it's Patrick Queen.